everyone and welcome back to Look Past Limits.
We're starting this week being ultimate tourists. Can anyone guess where we're off to first?
We're going to see Lake Louise.
That is the Instagrammable version of Lake Louise, and it really does look that beautiful, but here is the reality. So there's a reason why all these people are here though. The place truly is amazing. It's the fact that you can drive to somewhere like this and park your car and within a 2-minute walk see a lake, the turquoise colours, the mountain rising straight out of it, the glacier at the end. It really is amazing.
A lot of the times in these locations we also feel like if there is like a big hotel or something like that, it spoils it, but here it just somehow works. It's yeah, it's just nice as it is. There is two ways how you can get to Lake Louise. You either come and try to park here, or you take a park and ride from another car park further away and take a shuttle bus. We tried to come and park here and it took us 5 attempts before we got a space. They just move you on, they don't let you wait for a space, so you just need to keep moving and come back later. So 5th time lucky.
So we've now got something very exciting to share with you. If you know anything about Lake Louise, you'll also know that Moraine Lake is just 10 kilometres further up the road. If you thought Lake Louise was difficult to get to, Moraine Lake is on a different level altogether. There's just a small car park up here. The road usually closes at 3 AM in the morning from people trying to get here to watch the sunrise. It remains closed all day usually, and sometimes opens back up at like 11 o'clock at night or something for some people to get in. It's difficult to explain what it's like here, but it's actually crazy.
We've been going past the turnoff for Moraine Lake all day when we were up and down the Lake Louise road, and there's just a huge board saying car park full, and that's just been like that all day.
It's just, your chances of getting here are so slim unless you book the bus, but we didn't want to come by shuttle bus. The shuttle bus is always booked in advance. We can't usually book these things in advance because we don't know what days we're going to do them, blah blah blah. So anyway, this is actually still the same day that you were just watching since we've been at Lake Louise. We went back down to Lake Louise village, we got a shower at the hostel, we came back up the road to find somewhere to cook dinner, and we thought we would chance it one more time for Moraine Lake, but of course it was still full. So Vendy started cooking the dinner and I ran over to speak to the parking attendants, the guys who keep the road closed, who block the road at the bottom. And what do you think, honey?
I think Steve's Scottish charm must have worked at least once for us, because everybody who we tell that Steve's Scottish, or they ask and he says I'm Scottish, everybody's like over the moon, so happy and like chatting away and stuff, but it never actually worked in our favour. So this time Steve's Scottish charm have worked and we got up to Moraine Lake purely because of it.
So the road was still closed, the guy was still turning everyone away, but he said that if we go and get the car and come back, he'll let us through the gate, and he did. So we're here now.
No dinner.
We're still walking through the car park, no dinner yet, we're absolutely starving, but this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Let's
the
see.
only problem is that the GoPro and this camera, to be honest, they don't really pick up low light too great, so we hope that we can show you guys what we can see, because it's already pretty dark here. But either way, we're going to enjoy it. So let's see what Moraine Lake's all about. One other thing to note, we're wrapped up in these clothes because we did actually think that that was today over and we were just going to be cooking dinner and then going to sleep. And it's pretty cold up here now. It's just got colder in the last couple of days, so it wasn't planned to be wearing this kind of clothes to come and visit Moraine Lake, but here we are. And we're also shoveling crackers into our mouth at 100 miles an hour here whilst we're talking to you, because we've not had anything to eat for so long. So let's see what this place is all about.
Incredible. Crazy.
It's a different colour of blue from the other lakes that we've seen here and the other lakes that we've seen in other countries.
Yeah.
And it's also dark and it's still this blue. What it must be like when it's sunny is just unreal.
Must be one of the most beautiful places we've ever been. It's just amazing. Talk about that blue. We just look at it. Unbelievable.
Hello guys from Yoho National Park.
The weather has changed, as you can see.
With our 3 jackets on here.
So this morning we just sat in a coffee shop and done some editing, and after that we moved from Lake Louise to Yoho National Park, and we are trying to find some waterfalls.
We're going to Takakkaw Falls and it's just round the corner here, and you're probably not going to hear us. You maybe can't even hear us already, so we'll stop speaking now and show you some waterfalls hopefully. Good morning guys, we've got the sun back again. Yesterday we stayed at Monarch Campground after you saw us at the waterfalls, which was just down the road and about halfway between there and here, and today we're heading for Emerald Lake. Another day, another lake. That's how it goes in the Canadian Rockies. It's another easily accessible lake, this one. There's a road all the way to it, which means that there's tour buses, RVs and people everywhere. After our Lake Louise experience, we've had enough of all the people, so we're going to go for a hike and try and escape the crowds today.
It doesn't take too much to get away from the people. We just walked 5 minutes around the lake and we're alone. They're all over there taking pictures.
It always amazes us that more people just don't take 5 minutes to just come like a little bit out of the way to take some nicer pictures, or to have some peace and quiet, or to feel like you've got the place to yourself. There's actually hundreds of people fighting each other over there for a spot to take a picture, and you come round the corner and it's like this. It's amazing.
So if you go 5 kilometers away rather than just 5 minutes, then there really is nobody here. And it just feels like in the middle of alpine
wilderness.
Wilderness, I guess. Our plan was just to go the loop around Emerald Lake, but we saw a cut-off for Emerald Basin, and it's 10 kilometers there and back. So we decided to go for that, and it was really worth it.